Hello, my friends, and welcome to my second ever DrapeFit unboxing. And I really enjoyed my last one. I had a couple pieces that were really close, but not quite it. So I'm hoping that we have similar luck, perhaps even better luck, this time around. And yeah, I realized that I look a little chaotic today, and I'm gonna own it. I've promised myself that after work today and school today that I will be able to do this. So, you are getting my best self for best of what I have right now. I love how packed these boxes are. Beautiful. Okay. So, DrapeFit is a clothing subscription, and it tends to have the better of the value compared to definitely Washable, as well as Stitch Fix thus far. I am seeing something immediately, which comfy-wise, yes. Color-wise, absolutely not. So, I specifically said no brights, and I'm looking for pastels and forest colors, but I like the size and shaping of this. It is ever so slightly itchy, though, and it is hot pink. Hot pink. So, this guy here is a no for me. Not it. It is slightly itchy. I think you kind of get used to it if you're not overly sensitive. Length is okay, kind of cool. I like the dip here. Doesn't look particularly good on me. And the color is not for me. All right, to keep going with our weird format for today. Ooh, I don't know about this. This is a cardigan wrap type shirt. Do you have a fancy name? A Sheila Rose front tie cardigan, but it's one of those like butter soft materials. Remember how popular that was to say for a little bit? It's still a delightful material. We just don't hear it as much, I think. And yeah, it's very thin, very flowy. I bet it would look super cute on quite a few people, but am I one of those people? I am gonna say no. This is not a shape for me. I do like how soft it is. Butter. But it's not appealing. It's interesting, but I don't think so. Like, even if it like could wrap a bit or something, I would like that even more. But like, that's a weird point to come over and add bulk. It's like the only area of me up top that is particularly small. So thinking no. All right, next up we have the Spring Flowy Maxi skirt, which is really quite interesting. And again, I requested not a maxi because I like the midi, but double interesting is it's slit all the way up to here. Got all that extra length. The liner is at mini skirt length. Let's see if the ties actually work. The ties do actually work, thank goodness, because it looks like they sized me up, gave me a 1XL. I wear a large or occasionally an extra large, but I believe I signed up for just a large. But it is still fairly see-through even with the liner, though maybe not too terribly, but I can see the detail on the tag that's on the inside, so that's a little worrying. But it looks very cute and prairie-ish. We'll put that on the maybes because I could see it as a layering piece for Ren Fair, which is not quite exactly what I'm shopping for at the moment, but all right. Oh, this one's cute. The Ruffled short sleeve top in a size 12, aka 10 to 12. It has a really cute kind of, is that buttonhole, keyhole, something like that. Detail at the back. Has a lovely high neck, double layered ruffled on the sleeve, and kind of gathers up top here. Has a nice long length to it though. So this one definitely runs pretty large. For being a large, there's a lot of material kind of left over. I wonder if you couldn't like gather it somehow, but it's very pretty. I was worried it was going to be very see-through, but it is not. You can see a good amount of like detail, but like for reference, I'm in here. It's making me look quite a bit bigger. Though I do really like all of this extra detail. I could see it with quite a few of my skirts that nipped me in more, and then it could be very blousy. And it is very soft, not quite as soft as like butter material here, but very similar, and has some really good stretch. And I'm not going to overstretch it because I'm going to get yelled at if I overstretch it. And my last item here is a casual jumper, again in a size large. It is a 10-12. And, ooh, bless my teacher heart, it is very classically styled, but it is pants. Oh, I don't know about that. And it looks like it has it has like a silky shorts lining. So it is that like stretchy-ish polyester, not overly stretchy, not as much as I thought it was gonna be, but broken into shorts, hot diggity darn, tie at the waist, and big baggy legs. Oh my goodness. And it is listed as a size 1. Interesting. I don't know where to go with that, but I think we're gonna go with it on my body. Oh. Absolutely not. So it took some effort to get her up here. I'm feeling a bit like the penguin. I don't think I'm really a jumpsuit kind of person. Even with the shorts lining in here, you can see my underwear. That's not a good look. They are really nice and light and flowy. They are very short. I'm only 5'4", and it took some effort to hoist it onto these shoulders. I'm not really sure what's going on here. But they are pretty short. This is not a good look for me. Like, nope. But it's pretty nice and like loosey-goosey comfy. It's very, let's see if I can, very wide-legged at the bottom. Yeah, I could almost forgive how short they were if this area fit any better, but yeah, let's see if I like shake or squeeze. Still no, that's not the look. All right, so now we'll talk prices, because actually all of the literature, which was on top last time, was completely on the bottom this time. I was getting a little bit worried because we have our return bag. You have your free return envelope. It is pre-addressed, just ready to rock. Shipping is free both ways, so to get it as well as to return it. You can order it on demand, which I think is really cool. I think Stitch Fix did something like that too, where you can schedule it as well as order on demand. What are we doing here? So we got our little note from our stylist. This time it's just on like a cut piece of paper, not a cue card this time. And it's not even cut evenly, which is kind of weird. But let's go over our prices. We'll start with our casual jumper. And listed on here, it says that it is a size 10. And this is going to be our big price item, and it was $59.99. $59.99. Okay. Next up, we have the very unique front tie cardigan, and it is $26.99. So 27 bucks. I really like the prices that we have with this subscription. They are not so unreasonable. I know some people are like, oh, it's definitely worth, you know, that $30, $40, but and no part of me is going to get like a $40 tank top. So the egregiously pink sweater is $30.50. So I think that's asking a little bit much for something that's kind of itchy, but if it looked good on you and you're a fan, roll with it. All right, our ruffled top here, $26.99. I can kind of see that. I really like this one. This one's still a solid maybe. I'm going to think on it a little bit more. The flowy maxi skirt, $29.95. It is in the 1X. And I'm going to say it's a no for me just because I don't like how high the slit is. And the inner lining being only a mini, I would have to replace that. So not for me. But subtotal, all of it together is $174.42. They have a purchase all discount of 25% off, which is pretty great. Takes off $43.60. So more than the cost of one item. Most of the time is the cost of about 2 items. So that one's pretty amazing. Which would bring my total to $130 plus sales tax here would be $138 to buy all of it. So value-wise, a lot better than some stores, but unfortunately this one seems even less for me than the last one, which is really unfortunate. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys today. And I appreciate you joining me and trying some things on with me. And I hope you like this format rather than breaking it up into the chunks. And if you don't, let me know and I will not do this again. Okay, I love you all so much. Bye, 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 bye.